felt like it might be time for an update on where I am with this lawsuit and just how things are going. I'm still unable to use my own name, and many of the original restrictions on me are still very much in place. Currently, I'm appealing the contempt motion, which barred me from sketching online. I'm still currently not getting any commission for any of my previous work and designs that are still being sold. With respect to my appeal and control of my social media accounts, you can refer to my post on March 18th of this year, and my fiance is also still being sued as well. This status update is all to say that I am still fighting for justice, but my hope remains intact. I believe that it has been a privilege to be able to be a voice for many who have also felt belittled, harassed, pressured, or taken advantage of by a corporation. I wholeheartedly disagree that JLM Couture should remain in control of my talent and my skill, and I don't believe that there is any benefit to withholding that from an industry that I think deserves the absolute best, which is all the more reason why I feel legislatures need to hear more about the detriments of non-competes and overbroad contracts. I believe that JLM does not want me sharing the details of this case, and I've even witnessed them removing or censoring comments and blocking people on social media. I see this as an attempt to diminish the public conversation and my relationships using the Instagram I created. I feel it is within the people's right to disagree with JLM's behavior. Being on the receiving end of their actions as not only a previous designer of theirs, but at one point a customer, I've found myself to be embarrassed and disappointed. And I've worked hard to keep people informed within the bounds of my restrictions and maintain some form of dignity in how I go about life right now when so much has been taken. Vocalizing my situation has been an enormous form of therapy, and it is also so important to me because perhaps someday some young girl or artist doesn't have to wonder where along the course of history they lost their voice or their rights or their social media accounts. And perhaps someday some corporation will be disenchanted to write a contract like mine. Despite the hurt I have experienced and the disregard I've witnessed, I still believe that real relationships and honest messaging matter. The other day, a friend of mine told me that while business will be business, the best ones stay true to a moral compass and rely on healthy competition to make them better. He said that karma is currency in that way. I just love that. I think that the way you treat people is paramount in business and in life. It is my opinion that a bridal brand cannot authentically be in support of women while simultaneously holding one back and denying her the ability to use her own name and censoring the free speech rights of women on social media. I want to thank you again and always for sticking with me through this, especially this curtailed version of me at the moment. I have thought a lot about how this community has influenced and supported me. You've encouraged me to make changes in the way I think. You've shown me that optimism isn't reckless, it is responsible. And you've made me realize that even in the muck, there is magic that cannot be rewritten. And that is what I've been holding on to in this climb. I spent my childhood, education, and all of my industry career dedicated to specialized dress design and illustration. And while I cannot speak on my future plans, I want you to know that my love for what I am capable of doing has only gotten stronger, and so much of that is because of you. If you or anyone you know is currently on the uphill climb, fighting for what's right, reclaiming their greatness, or seeking to reinvent themselves, please share this message with them and tell them to keep going.